Billy Napier was supposed to be the next big-time head coach in college football and was supposed to be the man that would save Florida football. But that has not worked out at all, and he is arguably Florida's worst ever head coach. And at this point, it more likely looks like that Billy Napier's firing is inevitable. So in this video today, we are going to be talking about some head coaches that could replace Billy Napier. The first guy I want to talk about is Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin has developed Ole Miss into a monster and has done nothing there but win. He led Ole Miss to their first ever 11-win season last year and a New Year's Six Bowl win, and also has a chance this year to lead them to the college football playoffs. In my opinion, he is a perfect fit, as he reminds me a lot of Steve Spurrier, and he also has ties to the state of Florida since he used to be the head coach of Florida Atlantic before leaving to go to Ole Miss. So he has ties to the state. The only question is, would he be willing to leave Ole Miss, where he has a chance to make the college football playoffs, and also is the 8th most paid coach in college football, to leave to go to Florida? Another name that has came up is Elijah Drinkwitz at Missouri. Elijah Drinkwitz last year led Missouri to an 11-win season, and this year they are so far undefeated. He has developed a quarterback with Brady Cook, and has turned Missouri into something special. Just like with Kiffin though, would he be willing to leave Missouri to go to Florida? For some reason, I think he would, but I don't know. He seems very committed to the Tigers. Another name that I have heard is Jedd Fisch. This makes no sense to me. The only thing that I can understand from this is that he's an alumni and the fact that he turned Arizona football around. This is his first season at Washington, where he's so far 2-1 on the season. And yes, he did turn Arizona around and led them to a 10-win season in his third year, but he really only had one good year. And I just think it's too much of a gamble. He doesn't have any experience to the Southeast. Yes, he is an alumni, but still, it's not always the brightest idea to hire an alumni if he hasn't proved himself yet. Another name that has popped up is Jamie Chadwell, the head coach at Liberty, who in his first year led Liberty to an undefeated season, which was last year. And this year, they are so far 3-0 on the season, and he could actually take Liberty to the college football playoffs. He also built a great program at Coastal Carolina, so he's been a winning head coach at 2 different Group of 5 programs. The only thing I will say about Chadwell is, however, he has no ties to the state of Florida, and he's never even worked a Power 4 job, despite being a great winning head coach at 2 different Group of 5 programs. Another name that has popped up is Georgia defense coordinator Glenn Schumann. Schumann has had a great defense at Georgia and has developed many elite players, but this still does not look like a good hire to me. Schumann is not the only one even running that defense, and I just feel like going from being a co-defensive coordinator in the SEC to then being the head coach of an SEC team like Florida, who is a prestigious program, it just would be way too risky in my opinion. I do definitely think that he is going to be a head coach at some other time, but I don't think Florida is the right job for him. Another name that I've heard is Mark Stoops. Although Stoops' his last few years at Kentucky have kind of been a disappointment, he's still done a great job there and has given them 2 10-win seasons and has completely changed the narrative of Kentucky football. Although I think Stoops will definitely leave for another job soon, I don't think it will be Florida. I think it will be Iowa when Kirk Ferentz steps down. Another name that I've heard is UCF head coach Gus Malzahn. Malzahn is already winning at an in-state school and also was a winning head coach at Auburn and took Auburn to a national title, won the SEC West twice, won the SEC, and made it to the SEC championship game twice. I personally think it would be a great hire. Although many Florida fans think they are too good for Gus Malzahn, as he did underachieve some certain seasons at Auburn, I still think he would be a good fit, and it would be a great way for him to get back in the SEC. Anyway, that's all for this video. Please like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends, and comment down below who you think will replace Billy Napier when he gets fired. As at this point, like I said earlier, it just seems inevitable.